It's your boy E-Ness. Make sure you tune in to the official Check Engine Podcast. Exclusive topics, real talk with my boy Ray Woods.
Yo, check fucking engine. What's the deal, y'all? I'm out here. It's your boy, your host, Ray Woods from West Philly, Hilltop Hustler, huh? They forgot about us. They didn't know that I was going to carry the torch. You know what I'm saying? I'm still here. Even though they doubted us, said that I wasn't going to do it, said I wasn't going to carry it. Guess what? Carrie Potter, huh? Harriet Tubman, huh? Who seen Gillie out there, y'all, with First 48? That was cracking up. Gillie, yo, he had the pocketbook. He was like, come on. Like, he was on a smoker. That was funny. Talking about blackballed in the industry, huh? Is that why Gillie is not mainstream? Is he blackballed? Allegedly? Allegedly. Like, what's really going on? What's really good out here? They try to blackball Gillie on the low. Like, all these artists out here that's getting blackballed, huh? Social media banning, disabling your IG. There's levels to this freedom of speech, y'all, huh? What happened to the First Amendment? That's the First Amendment. Like, it should be the most important amendment, right? The first joint, freedom of speech. You know that's the First Amendment, right? Freedom of speech. This Gillie new page on the screen, he's already up to 358,000 subscribers, followers. Can't hold a real player down. Can't hold a real player down at all, man. I like the fact that he grinded and he sicked his wolves out. Everybody with a blue check. Yo, they tried to shut me down. Did you hear what this boy did? Allegedly, WizKhalifa put out the green light and said, yo, man, he sicked his management on his IG page, said shut it down. All because Gillie was joking and said, listen, you're working out in your briefs every day. No, nobody want to see the 8-ball in the corner pocket, end quote, Gillie. Carrying it. You know what I'm saying? Like, he gonna tell you his mind. That's what he do. He's like a comedian, co-host. You know, he's always been the bid forever. First of all, let me jump off topic for a second. Why can't we never get a live representative on the phone with Facebook, Instagram, YouTube? We put our whole lives on these platforms, huh? I can't get somebody to call me, leave me a message, let me know in right. What I gotta do? Because I can call Comcast, Apple. We're talking about some of the biggest corporations in the world. I can get somebody on the phone at the Pentagon right now. You mean to tell me I can't get nobody from Instagram on the phone from when they lock me out of my verified account, or when somebody tried to rip me off on the Cash App tip, huh? You mean to tell me somebody stole my passcode and now they promoting some penis formula that enhances your dick and balls with my picture on it? What the, huh? I need to speak to a live representative immediately. And I want to sue somebody. You taking my image, my likeness, and you putting it, like, come on, man. Defamation. But anyway, it's deeper than that. We need to build our own platforms, y'all. We're talking about, like, seriously, like, ban, boycott, all them other joints, and just start with your own www.com. You hear me? Because if you build up to 2.5, 19,000 trillion subscribers on any of those platforms that you don't own, they'll shut you down. There's nothing you can do about it. But start another page, just like Gillie did. That's what real niggas do. Huh? Some of the best radio personalities will tell you in the world, their topics are controversial. They get shut down all the time. It's doing what? Back to the drawing board, huh? You can say nigga all day on any platform. They just slap you on the wrist. But as soon as you start dissing the sexual orientation or preferences person that describe themselves as, and you disrespectful doing it, you're canceled. You're blocked. Some niggas sell their soul for that blue check. that verified shit. Niggas be up there scamming. That's the new hustle now, y'all. You could buy a fake blue check. They said something about if you go into the info and if you hit the 3 dots at the top of the screen by the person's name, you could scroll down, and if it doesn't say bio or about, then it's a fake Instagram blue check. You know, so that's just knowledge for you, just in case, so you can check everybody's blue check to make sure those 3 blue dots, drop down menu, they, you know what I'm saying? So anyway, it's a lot of cap out here, because we can't really say what they say. You can say what you want to say, but you can't really say what you want to say on these platforms, y'all. Y'all don't own them. Y'all don't own them. You know what I'm saying? What kind of customer service are we really dealing with people that you could put your whole life on their platform and they don't want to talk to you face to face? That's like somebody cooking my food that I would never see. I need to go meet the chef. I need to see the actual cook that's cooking the food today, huh? For my family. You know, you could be disabled at any time. All you platform creators out there, artists, models, influencers, rappers, DJs, get your own www.com. I can help you do it. You know, it doesn't really take too much, but you can go to different hosting sites like GoBaby, GoDaddy.com. You know what I'm saying? Different hosting sites is real easy to do. Drag and paste. That's why we always got officialcheckengine.com, y'all. So if you ever see anything shut down from Instagram or Twitter or YouTube, you can always go to our direct website for any of the content that they might have not liked from us, okay? Yeah, they can't shut us down. officialcheckengine.com. You hear me? But yeah, they shouldn't even be able to use that. It goes into the rap lyrics in the courtroom. You shouldn't even be able to use rap lyrics in the courtroom. This is like a form of art. It's a form of expressing yourself. It's just a dream. You know, we should be able to verbally depict images and be as graphic as we want, as they do in books, in literature. You know, you can read about anything you want and not be penalized. You can write about anything you want and not be penalized. But as soon as you get up here and say it visually or put it up here digitally about someone, whether if it's in reference to slandering them or getting out of pocket, doing something disrespectful to them in nature, publicly, you can be penalized, shut down, and what they would say, blackballed. Folks, blackballed is the definition on the screen. To vote against, especially to exclude from membership by casting a negative vote. To exclude socially, ostracize. You know what that means? That means like an ostrich do. They put their head in the dirt, ass out. Your ass out, head in the dirt. That's ostracize, huh? Boycotted, blackballed. That's the definition of blackballs. Pause. So that you need to know exactly, if you hear the phrase, young guys, that's what's happening. And how do you know if you're getting blackballed? How do you know if you're getting blackballed? On Twitter, on Instagram. You know, you might have to be next to your friend one day and say, I'm just going to post some shit real quick, and just post it. And hope they're following you, you're following them. And just take their phone and see if your post scrolls across their timeline. It might not scroll across their timeline. You might be blackballed. Okay? So they said how to remove an Instagram shadow ban. Stop any activity that goes against terms of service. Revoke permissions from any unapproved third-party app. Stop buying followers. Stop buying comments. Stop buying likes. You will get shadow banned. So you can sit up there and have 13,000 followers, but you're only going to get 9 comments because the algorithm is not going to allow you to generally build a fan base. Because you paid a third party and they're blocking that. They're blocking anything third party that's trying to help you. So you got to do it from the muscle. You got to do every video, every content that you create, it got to come from the muscle, starting with 0 likes, 0 views. Don't try to just jump in the game and have 18 million views and 13,000 subscribers from the jump. And paying for that is really not the best thing to do for marketing. It's not a great marketing strategy. Avoid using banned or restricted hashtags. Don't get up here and start throwing up hate speeches or symbolizations that they used to, hurt people or hang niggas for. Don't get up there and doing all that. Don't try to. And one of my friends, his name Wild Tuna, y'all, on Instagram, WILDETUNE. He got suspended on Instagram. They took his account from him for 2 weeks because he said he wanted to run for president. So it's not funny, but, it's freedom of speech, the First Amendment. He said he wanted to run for president. They shut him down and put him in Instagram jail for 2 weeks. Huh? Don't act like a bot on this joint. Don't keep commenting the same things over and over. Don't copy and paste and then put it on the 20 of your friends. You can get blocked for that. You can get suspended for that, and they'll consider you a bot, and they'll put you in shadow ban mode. And nobody will see your comments. Nobody will see your posts, your feeds, your lives, nothing. You be wondering, like, damn, I ain't got nobody looking at my live because you up here drawing. You doing too much. And basically the last thing, avoid getting reported. Don't tag nobody that don't really flex with you like that. And just take a break from Instagram. Y'all doing too much scrolling on this joint. Mind your business. It's the month of Ramadan. Everybody need to take a break, put your phone down, tend to the kids, get to a higher learning. You feel me? But that's how you get shadow banned, and that's how you get blackballed online. You heard me? So yeah, we're gonna talk about more about that. But yeah, apparently Gillie, I don't know if this is cap. I don't know if this is real. Allegedly, they wanted to do a celebrity boxing match. WizKhalifa against Gillie the King. They both from Pennsylvania. You say Gillie the King. He went from Gillie the Kid to Gillie the King. Gillie KOP. Nigga, how about whoever win the fight is the KOP for real. The King of Pennsylvania. Okay, you know what I mean? You got to understand, Gillie is not sweet though. He could rumble. He been boxing. He been in the gym training. He North Philly area. You know what I mean? He done came around a lot of niggas. He about 5'11". I'm sure he been in a few rumbles. Ugly niggas with bald heads could fight. They don't really care. They ain't got nothing to lose. They outside every day. Huh? Look at this caption on the face in this joint. He really don't care. I don't see him biting you like Mike Tyson. He will box you though. But then again, you got Wiz. The nigga is 6'4". The nigga got reach. He probably not Gillie's fuck. If Gillie could get underneath the shits, I don't know. I'm picturing it. It'll be funny. But guess what? I got money for a ticket. If this happened, I'm there in the front row, huh? Bootlegging and everything. I would never let Gillie let us down. He got to win this for Philly. Fight dirty. But then again, Wiz a young boy. Ain't taking karate classes or something, doing some taekwondo. And, you know what I mean? He might not run out of gas. We got Gillie might run out of gas. He smoke every day, heavily medical. You never know, huh? I see Wiz in shape and he 36, and Gillie is about 45. He just had his 45th birthday at the Met Gala, the Met at the in Philly. They did a party. He came out dressed like Kanye with a red mask on his face, twerking with a midget, drawing. That shit was crazy. I wasn't there. I ain't paid for the tickets. You got a lot of niggas getting blackballed in the game, huh? Shadow banning. Somebody told me Star from Troy Terrain allegedly was black banned for ever doing live syndicated radio again. Is that true or false? I don't know. I see Star doing this thing. He got the Star Report, talk, blog, show, podcast, get 100,000 views when he start talking. I don't see him ever not being able to get a job, live streaming. And he's the most vulgar. He was on with Power 99, Wendy Williams, back in the early 2000s. Starring Buck Wild in the morning show. So I don't ever see him being blackballed. But how could you blackball somebody like that? He's an entrepreneur, engineer. Somebody who built his label from the ground up, couldn't find the right help, started doing the shit by himself. You can't blackball Will Smith, huh? Blackball Will Smith, he's Westbrook Films. He'll create his own films, his own documentary, his own production team, special effects and everything. You think he really need the Academy Awards, the Oscars, none of that shit? He don't need that. He's going to create a platform for all these independent movie makers and artists out here. I'm signing the will. Why would I take my craft somewhere where they could just shut me down? Why would I sign with somebody where they could shelf me? Huh? Shadow banning. To block a user from a social media site or online forum without their knowledge. Typically by making their posts and comments no longer visible to others. In the future, moderators will be given the ability to shadow ban users. Do you want to be shadow banned? You worked hard, 2.5 million followers. You've been posting every day, but as soon as you do something somebody don't like from somewhere else, they could just shut you down, huh? I'm not trying to start a movement or a riot or nothing, but I think you should use your head on this. Don't put so much energy into your social network and build up your own platform, your own www.com. I can't express this enough. I can't express it enough. Off topic for a second. You ever go over somebody's house and make a sandwich and then you use the mayonnaise, but in the mayonnaise is a little bit of peanut butter, a little bit of tuna fish, some jelly. It's like, damn, like I wanted some mayonnaise, but there's a little bit of everything in this jar. Clean off the spoon before you use the mayonnaise again for another, dish or whatever. Anyway, the latest celeb in the hot seat once again is Kanye West. He just got suspended from Instagram 24 hours after directly a racial slur at the Daily Show host Trevor Noah. This is after the comedian dissed the rapper treatment of ex-Kardashian and her boyfriend Pete Davidson. Now he's no longer allegedly her boyfriend. Pete Davidson is her boyfriend now. They said there's pictures of the kids sitting on Pete Davidson's lap in the electric golf cart. Kanye was furious, pissed off. He's banned from Instagram. Things aren't going his way right now. So they're trying to blackball him. They've done this to everybody. Like they blackballed Bill Cosby. Remember, they took his kids' programming show off the air, regardless of what he did with the allegations and allegedly what he served time for, and he got out on good release. All that stuff added up to taking away from all the good shit he ever did. What about the kid? I used to watch, along with Reading Rainbow, I used to watch all the shit from the Cosbys, everything that Dr. Huxtable did when I was a kid. I forget the little TV show that he had on Channel 12, but yeah, learned a lot from that. Who else blackballed? Vic Mensa, Ace Hood. I heard Ace Hood allegedly dissed Khaled, and now he can't get a record off the ground ever again. How is that? Is that real shit? Got a caller calling in. Official check engine, it's your boy Ray Woods. Who's speaking? Official check engine, your boy Ray Woods. Speak up.
Hey, this Kim. Can you hear me?
What up, Kim?
Okay, yeah. The shadow banning, that's what I wanted to talk about today. See, the shadow banning should be very alarming to everybody But the way this cancel culture and the way the 24-hour news cycle and the influx of the information, people aren't even keeping up. They don't even care. They don't even notice who they don't see on their timelines anymore. You know, that history starts to get unwritten. And you're like, oh, I used to follow this lady 3 years ago. I wonder, what's her ad again? I don't even know. And you can't search it, you can't find it, nothing.
Right.
And, but it's out of sight, out of mind for these young kids today. It don't matter to them. And it should be alarming because they can get to control the narrative. They unwrite any part of history actively while it's happening and not just after the fact. It's not just who writes the textbooks anymore that we have in school, Texas. It's who controls Instagram and what their message, the message that they want.
Exactly. On their platform. You can't really express yourself and exercise your First Amendment right on these platforms. Right. I believe that when
everybody should be enraged and nobody cares and everyone's still on these apps all day, every day. They run your life.
Right. And
they take your ability to have a life away from you because you look at your screen time 8, 12, 16 hours a day is your average. 8 hours on Instagram, 3 hours on Facebook Messenger. Where is the rest of your day? That's all of your time. So all you got to do is just be another cog in the wheel, another part of the matrix.
Exactly.
But nobody cares because they're so wrapped up in it. They're addicted.
They're addicted to social networking, social media, social programming. People
but that's the way it's designed, but that's the programming of it all.
Right. People like to be told what to do. They like to follow what's hot, trends. They want to know what's the trend so that they can follow along. They're not a lot of
instead of making a trend.
The majority of the people that scroll and live on their phones all day long are pretty much followers because the actual content creators, they do what they got to do and then get off their phone. And then they'll check the analytics later. They're not busy on what they're not. Busy on what
even these content creators are crazy because Instagram and Facebook and all those apps went down all day long, and they've done this multiple times. That's your revenue stream. That's your income, and these people still aren't diversifying.
Right. They need to build their own
They're
platform.
putting all their eggs in this basket.
I can't express.
But then they need to keep up with it. You need to be sending out newsletters. You need to be, you need to keep up with your website. You need to make sure everything's accurate on there every single day, that you're responding to people. So, put all your eggs in Instagram basket, and then they shadow ban you when you don't fit their narrative anymore, and then what?
Exactly.
But that's all.
Well, thank you for calling in, caller. I appreciate your call today. You have a good
night. Be blessed.
Peace. Yeah, y'all. So, if you got a call and you got a comment on this topic, 215-266-5360. Also, I want to give a shout out or salute to the people that's been donating Cash App, $official Cash App. Ready Rock, thanks for the donation. Arm and Hammer, thanks for the donation. Truck Trapper, thanks for the donation. Milk Marie, thanks for the donation. Crispy Bacon, thanks for the donation. Appreciate your donation for $2 official Cash App. You like the show. That's a bet. Appreciate that. So anyway, it's levels. Levels, folks. Levels to this freedom of speech. Who else been banned, blackballed in the industry out here? Who else been banned? They shut down Freddie Gibbs. He was doing a lot of freedom of speech on his page. No more Freddie Gibbs on the Instagram, y'all, huh? They got who else they shut down? They shut down Azalea Banks. She was banned from Twitter after tweeting homophobic and racist slurs at Zayn Malik in 2016. Going crazy. They going crazy. 50 Cent's Instagram account was suspended for posting obscene photos in 2010. Boo Boo. Come on, Boo Boo, man. But Boo Boo been the biggest troll. Y'all already know he been a big troll. 50 been doing that all his life. That's how he got on. That's how he got on. He dissed everybody in the industry. Chelsea Handler was suspended from Instagram for posting a photo that revealed her nipple. Huh? She was suspended. She wasn't blocked and like her account completely removed. You heard me? That's a little bit of favor. Madonna. She same thing, posting mature content. You know, she was suspended. Madonna. Who else celebrity-wise? Let me see somebody I know. There's a reality star Twitter account was suspended in 2016 for posting photographs of her doing a Nazi salute. Huh? Nazi salute? Out of all things, mama, what you doing, man? I'm mosey on down here. Yay. We just know he was he's unpredictable lately. So they just suspended his account for throwing out he disrespected Pete Davidson, and he did some threatening DMs to Pete Davidson, and now he's suspended for a while. So yeah, that's yay. The wormhole gets deeper, folks. Martin Shkreli, the man who pushed a drastic raise on the price of an HIV drug, was removed from Twitter for harassing a journalist. Little beady-eyed white guy. Greedy. Increasing the price of HIV medication. Harassing somebody on Twitter, huh? Come on, man. Republican candidate Lauren Loomer Twitter account was suspended after she criticized a congresswoman about her Muslim hijab and her faith. She also dissed Jewish and homophobic. Listen, these people have no sympathy. They have no sympathy. That's why they get in their accounts, you know. But then you got people doing the most minute stuff and getting their stuff. Like, I got a homie, man. My homie worked hard. He been doing this thing since we was young boys. Reed Dollars. Rap general. Battle rap general. Got his got locked out of his verified Instagram and can't get a live representative on the phone to because he's upgraded phones. That's all he did. He just went from like a iPhone 11 to like a 12 or something. No, this was like 2 years ago. It was like a 8 to a 11, and for some reason he couldn't toggle with it, and it locked him out his verified account. That's bread. Can you imagine all the DMs and the invitations? And come on, man. We all know that Trump was also received a permanent ban from Twitter. He was known for his offensive, outlandish comments and tweets, telling people to go ahead and riot, allegedly. Huh? He imposed a permanent ban. They got a permanent ban on him, on Trump. He can't get back on Twitter. They know it's you, man. You're going to have to change your whole name, everything, huh? Rose McGowan was suspended from Twitter after calling out Ben Affleck when he denied that he didn't know anything about Harvey Weinstein's sexual predatory behavior. All she did was call out Ben Affleck and put it on her Twitter account. Now she was suspended, and she's also been blackballed. You haven't seen Rose McGowan anywhere since Harvey Weinstein. And anybody that has been in that circle, anybody that has said something, they've all been blackballed. You see people that used to be here, used to be the shit, now they gone blackballed. Huh? Look at former Miss Puerto Rico, Destiny Velez. She was banned from Twitter after tweeting racist anti-Muslim tweets. It's Ramadan. She also excluded, she was excluded from the Miss Puerto Rico organization for her tweets as well. What gives her the right to go publicly about her hate, her thoughts? Is it true that Puerto Ricans don't like Muslims? Is she speaking for the whole Puerto Rican community? Speak up, folks. We can't hear you. We can't hear you. They out here tweaking. As soon as I say something, express my mind, they want to shut me down. Huh? Why? I'm doing what I want to do, and I'm going to keep doing what I want to do. They call Ye crazy. Why? Because he do what he want to do. He can't be controlled. So the best way that they control you is to have the masses say that you're crazy. So now your response isn't valid by the higher ups. You're considered crazy on meds. So they devalue your comments. They shadow ban you. They block you. You can't shadow ban or block a boss. Somebody they built their platform from the ground up. Nigga got mad at me because I went and bought a studio and started building it. Why? Because I don't want to give you money no more. I don't need you to produce my records. I don't need beats from you, nothing. You ain't the only person in the world that make beats. When I learned how to do it myself, they got mad. They got attitudes because they was no longer needed, huh? Shout out to my boy Reed Dollars. You ain't got to worry about that verified page, bro, because the rate you going, you about to verify this next new page. His new page is at Reed Dollars Official. Dollars with a Z. DOLLAZ. Reed Dollars Official. Boosie Badass changed his name to America's Most Wanted IG. He got banned. He got blackballed and he got his whole verified account snatched away from him. Huh? Gillie the King is another one. He's not the first. He's just the first of many who had a lot of people, connections, memories, content that he can't get back. It's not in the archive section. It's gone. Huh? You can't blackball a boss. Build your own website and go live from that every day and tell people if they want to see you, tune into your .com, huh? That's it, man. Show over. Make sure y'all stay tuned, man. And look, subscribe. Make sure y'all like and share. That's how I stay in the algorithm and I can keep doing this and entertain for the masses. You feel me? Keep me posted. Send an email to touchscreenent@gmail.com or officialcheckengine@gmail.com for inquiries, sponsors, and promotions. That's a bet. We out.